Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Manchester United are looking to terminate Cristiano Ronaldo's contract at the club following his explosive interview with Piers Morgan. Now it recently said that Ronaldo felt provoked by Erik ten Hag during the Tottenham game. Don't forget, Ronaldo said he was close to joining Man City last year, but Sir Alex Ferguson asked him not to. By the way, City denied that Ronaldo was close to joining. Also, Ronaldo came out and said that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should not have been sacked by Manchester United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was the Manchester United manager for almost 3 years. Don't forget, the other day, Ronaldo said that the Glazers don't care about Manchester United. They're only interested in money. I will agree with him on that aspect. Like I've said, the Glazers have been a massive problem at the club for a long time. For a long time, United fans have been protesting against the Glazers. The Glazers have owned the club since 2005. Don't forget, Ronaldo also hit back at Wayne Rooney following criticism. And he slammed former Man United boss Ralph Rangnick, saying he's not even a coach. And obviously, Ronaldo said that he feels betrayed by the club. He does not respect manager Erik ten Hag, and he's been forced out. So they are a lot of the things that Cristiano Ronaldo has mentioned. As you all know, Bayern Munich are interested in signing Ronaldo in January. It recently said that Ronaldo and his agent Jorge Mendes held talks with Bayern Munich last week. PSG are also in for him. Chelsea have been in for him. Ronaldo's contract at the club expires next year. There's an option of an additional year. Manchester United re-signed Ronaldo last year from Juventus, so Ronaldo has been in his second spell at Manchester United. Ronaldo did miss the 2-1 win against Fulham because of illness. And he played no part in the 4-2 win against Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup. Don't forget, earlier on in the season he missed a 1-1 draw with Chelsea as a punishment for him refusing to come on as a sub in the 2-0 win against Tottenham. If you do remember rightly, Ronaldo stormed down the tunnel before full time. By the way, Man United players expect Ronaldo not to be part of the squad when the Premier League resumes. Ten Hag's already mentioned that Ronaldo shouldn't play for Man United again. Ronaldo has won over 30 trophies in his playing career, and he's obviously won 5 Ballon d'Ors, and he has 701 career goals. So that's more news on Cristiano Ronaldo. Obviously, next year, Manchester United are looking to make more signings. We've had quite a lot of players on our agenda. Manchester United are looking to replace Cristiano Ronaldo with Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe is expected to cost at least 150 million. I'm very sceptical he'll come to Man United. We've also been linked with Benjamin Sesko as a replacement for Ronaldo. We've been linked with João Felix from Atletico Madrid. We've been linked with Max Aarons. He's valued at around 15 million. We've been in for Victor Osimhen from Napoli. Apparently, it said a few weeks ago that Jude Bellingham is Man United's #1 target. He's expected to cost around 150 million euros. So yeah, obviously Man United are going to get rid of players next year. Like I said, there's a very good chance Ronaldo's going to be leaving. Man United could sell Martial next year. There again, he might stay. Martial obviously played in the 2-1 win against Fulham. He nearly scored in that game. He scored in the 4-2 win against Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup. He come back from injury not so long ago, did Martial. He's had a good 4 injuries this season. He's under contract with the club till 2024. Martial's been at Man United since 2015. Last season was out on loan with Sevilla. Was Martial. I'm expecting Manchester United to get rid of Alex Telles permanently. He's out on loan with Sevilla at the moment, but revert back to when he was at Man United, he endured a very difficult time. He was behind the likes of Luke Shaw. Brandon Williams will get rid of him next year because he doesn't get in the team, plus he's been injured. Last season was out on loan with Norwich. Eric Bailly, I'm expecting us to get rid of him permanently next year. Eric Bailly's another one who endured a difficult time when he was at Man United. You know, he was behind the likes of Lindelof and Maguire. I don't understand why Lindelof and that was ahead of Bailly, because Bailly's a far superior centre-half to Lindelof. You know, Eric Bailly's injury prone, which is a concern. Manchester United did get him from Villarreal back in 2016 for 30 million. We brought him in under the Jose Mourinho, where it was the first signing Mourinho made. He's out on loan with Marseille now. Tuan Zebe, he'll leave next year because he's another one that don't get in the team. Last season was out on loan with Villa. He's enjoyed 3 loan spells with Villa. Harry Maguire, he'll leave next year. Well, not so long ago it said that Erik ten Hag decided to sell Harry Maguire and Fred. Harry Maguire, he's too inconsistent. He's no longer one of Man United's first choice centre-halves following the arrival of Lisandro Martinez. Maguire has obviously been playing some games in recent weeks because obviously Varane's been unavailable. Obviously when Maguire hasn't started, when Varane's been unavailable, obviously we've started Lindelof. But Maguire, you know, he was injured earlier on this season. He's had a few injuries as a United player. Manchester United got Harry Maguire from Leicester back in 2019 in a deal worth 80 million. Man United definitely overpaid for Maguire. Last season, the vast majority of Man United fans were demanding for the captaincy to be taken off him. Maguire is under contract with the club until 2026. When he officially signed for Man United, he signed a 6-year contract. I think there was an option of an additional year as well. Fred, I've got my reservations about him. You know, the best game he's had this season was a 2-0 win against Tottenham by far. Fred is no longer one of Man United's first choice centre midfielders following the arrivals of Casemiro and Eriksen. You can say the same thing regarding McTominay. He's no longer one of our first choice centre midfielders. Obviously, before Eriksen and Casemiro came in, Fred and McTominay, of course, were the first choice centre midfielders and they did not complement each other. But Fred, you know, still started games this season. Despite the arrivals of Casemiro and Eriksen, you know, Fred has played a lot of games alongside Casemiro. I think he's played games alongside Eriksen as well. McTominay started some games. Man United got Fred from Shakhtar Donetsk in a deal worth 50 million around 4 years ago now. And Wan-Bissaka, He's also going to be leaving the club. I heard that he's going back to Crystal Palace. And Wan-Bissaka cannot get in the Man United team because Diego Dalot is Manchester United's first choice right back. Dalot, of course, didn't play any part in the 2-1 win against Fulham because he was suspended, but Bissaka still didn't get in the team. Obviously, Man United decided to start Terrell Malacia at right back. He was out of position because Terrell Malacia is predominantly a left back, isn't he? Dean Henderson, like I said, we'll probably get rid of him permanently. You know, he's out on loan with Forest at the moment. I heard he's doing well. And Tom Eaton, Man United will get rid of him. Don't get in the team, does he? His third choice, obviously, with Man United getting Dubravka on loan. The time we brought Tom Eaton in, though, we brought him in as a backup to De Gea. Man United got Tom Eaton on a free transfer from Villa. David De Gea's future has been in doubt at the club. I initially thought he was going to be leaving on a free at the end of the season, but it said not so long ago that De Gea will accept a major pay cut to stay at Man United. De Gea at the moment earns £375,000 a week. So there you go. But, you know, we have seen a lot of players leave Manchester United this year. You know, like I said, Dean Henderson went out on loan to Forest, Lee Grant left. Tellez went out on loan to Sevilla. Bay went out on loan to Marseille. Ethan Laird went out on loan to QPR. Hannibal Mejbri went out on loan to Birmingham. Amad Diallo Traore went out on loan to Sunderland. Edison Cavani and Mata left on free transfers. Lingard left on a free. He went to Forest. Pogba and Matic, of course, both left on free transfers. Matic went to Roma. Pogba made a return to Juventus. Man United, of course, sold Andres Pereira to Fulham. We sold James Garner to Everton. So they're a lot of the players that Man United have let go this year. Obviously, Erik ten Hag so far has brought 6 additions to the squad. He brought Terrell Malacia in, Christian Eriksen, Martinez, Casemiro, Antony and Martin Dubravka. Man United have spent over 200 million this year. Manchester United do look a better team under Erik ten Hag. I will make that admission. And I've said, you know, Erik ten Hag is doing a good job as Manchester United manager. You know, there's been games this season where I do like the way he's approached them, but there has been games where he's got some decisions wrong. But despite that, I've not once prejudged him. This is his first full season as Man United manager. He does need time. Like I've said, ten Hag's expectations this season is to get Man United a top 4 finish. And we're in that top 4 race, you know, we're 5th. If he could win a trophy this season, that would be even better because Man United have not won a domestic trophy since 2017. You know, earlier on this year, Erik ten Hag got named Premier League Manager of the Month. He replaced Rangnick earlier on this year. He's under contract with Man United until 2025. And he's Manchester United's 5th permanent manager since Sir Alex Ferguson. You know, revert back to when ten Hag was at Ajax, he did very well because he won Eredivisie titles, he won Dutch Cups, and revert back to 2019, he got Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals and he developed the young players well. And don't forget, ten Hag recommended Mitchell van der Gaag and Steve McLaren in. You know, they've been working alongside ten Hag. But anyway, as you all know, the Premier League is over now until after the World Cup. Man United won the last game against Fulham 2-1 at Craven Cottage. As you all know, Alejandro Garnacho came off the bench and scored the winner. Garnacho, of course, provided 2 assists in the 4-2 win against Villa in the Cup, and he scored his first senior goal in the 1-0 away win against Sociedad. Revert back to around 6 months ago, Garnacho scored twice in the FA Youth Cup. He looks a very good young asset. Christian Eriksen scored his first goal against Fulham as well. Should have had another goal because he had the chance that just went wide. He did provide an assist in the game. Eriksen's done well since he come to Man United. Man United got him on a free transfer. When Eriksen officially signed, he signed a 3-year contract. Of course, Fulham's goal came from Daniel James. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop me comments, likes below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very soon.